Hello there everybody and welcome to a new video today. Yeah, I'm doing something different. I woke up today and I was thinking about TCG. Alright, I had this idea. And what do you guys see over here? We have one Charizard deck, two Charizard decks. On the left, we have the Charizard with Entei, with Entei V. This is the version I've been playing, well, pretty much since the previous rotation. Basically, this is my version of the deck. I've been playing it until like until basically November or something like that. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, and yeah, this is the Ace Spec of Choice. This is basically the version of Charizard deck we've been rocking for a while. And to the right, what do we have to the right? This is the version that I've been playing lately. The version to the left, you might recognize it if you watched my previous video, my previous TCG video. It was a webcam duel against Katie. I highly recommend it because it was a mirror match. Charizard, well, my version of Charizard against her version of Charizard, so definitely recommend you to check it out if you want to see this deck in action. And I also did some TCG live, but real life for the win. That's all I gotta say. This version of Charizard, this has, of course, the Fezandipity full art. Yeah, this version of Charizard basically is the one that I'm playing now. It's, well, it has Arceus V-Star with the Starbirth V-Star power, and yes, obviously has Dusknoir. It's an interesting take on Charizard. It doesn't play any Pidgeot engine, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it actually on TCG Live. It's something completely different. It doesn't feel so linear, and I wanted to test these two decks against each other, and since they are basically my decks, I was like, let me do a test duel against each other. And I was like, how about I record the experience? It's gonna look insane, it's gonna look crazy, like this person is crazy, he's playing cards against himself, alright? But alright, let's still do it, let's see how this goes, and let's share the experience with you wonderful viewers. So that's my idea, that's my take. So hopefully these things won't fall completely down, because the way I have this thing all set up is just hilarious. But let's get into it. Alrighty, we have it all set up. Let's get this started. For the occasion, we have a big Charizard coin, because, well, usually I use the dice, but I'm all by myself here, so I don't know. This still feels a bit crazy to me. But anyways, if you guys like these things, I can keep doing them, I guess. I don't have a problem, but I'm obviously gonna have more people to play with in the future, as well as webcam duels, as well as TCG Live and Game Boy and everything. You know how it is. So anyways, if it's heads, the Charizard with Entei will play first. If it's tails, the Charizard with Dusknoir will play first. So that's what we're gonna call them. Charizard Entei, Charizard Dusknoir. So heads or tails? It's tails, so the Dusknoir player will go first, and let's switch it up. Alright, let's see what we get. Our hand, okay, we already have an Arceus. Little Charmander, Body Puffin, not bad at all. One more card. Alright, and Rotom V. So the play here is that we're gonna bench our we're gonna put our Charmander in the active spot. 6 prizes. And yeah. Alright, Entei V player, what you got? Switch to you. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. 6 and 7, alrighty. We mulliganed, and that's bad. That's really bad. So that means the the Duskmore player will have a mulligan card to draw, or put it over there, and we shuffle back, which is, yeah, the mulligan rule. What can you do? It happens. Sometimes it happens. So let's shuffle again and hope for a basic Pokemon so we don't get too much of an advantage to the Dusknoir player, which is me. Me against me. Oh my god, use from the past against use from the present. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Righty, let's see what we have in our hand. We have a Pidgey and we have a Manaphy. Manaphy is completely useless in this matchup, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Those disgusting little Greninjas. But anyways, we're gonna start things up with our Pidgey. Put on the prizes. By the way, I love this playmat. You might ask me, where did I get it? Where did I get this one? This one is obviously from 151. But where did I get this one? AliExpress. Anyways, let's get it started. We're having a Pidgey here, and the Dusknoir player, which is the one that is gonna play first, has a Charmander. So the turn is for the Dusknoir player to start. Alrighty, Dusknoir player, let's see what we can do here. So we're gonna bench, we normally should bench the Arceus, but we're gonna play Buddy Puffin first. But wait, I almost forgot. Mulligan, I have to draw one more card. Yeah, it's a nest ball. Alright, okay, so we're gonna play Buddy Puffin, because I see that I have Arceus V in my hand, and I wanna make sure that I also have the Arceus V Star, and that we didn't prize it, because if we prize it, then it's bad. It's really bad. So anyways, Buddy Puffin, let's go. We're playing our Buddy Puffin, and we're gonna search our deck, check out our prizes, make sure that we do have an Arceus V-Star in our deck, and I see the Duskulls, 2 Duskulls, a Charmander, Charizard, everything seems to be on points. Yes, we do have the Arceus V-Star, which is really good for us. Focus on the Charmander. There you go. So, yeah, we're gonna play this as normal. We're gonna bench 1 Duskull, 2 Duskulls, and we could also get another Charmander with Nestball, which is what I think we're gonna do. Question mark. Let's check our hand one more time. We can also use what's his name, Squawkabilly, which is I think what I'm gonna do. So never mind. We're gonna bench 1 extra Charmander. That's what we're gonna do. Usually this deck relies too much on Dusknoir. Like, Dusknoir is like the main Pokemon of this deck. It's not Charizard, it's Dusknoir. I always consider this a Dusknoir deck, but we have a face-off against another Charizard. In the past, when I played with this deck right there, I always beat the other Charizards. But with this current deck, I seem to have a good matchup against pretty much everything, except Raging Bolts because it's OP, except Dragapult because it's OP. And sometimes, well, I deal well with Gardevoir, but Gardevoir is like super top right now. But against other Charizard, I seem to suffer a little bit. So it's very much, yeah, I have to be careful when I'm, doing things here. So anyways, what should we do again? We're gonna bench the Arceus. We already played Buddy Puffin. And what we should do here is, well, I kinda don't want to Squawkabilly actually, because we have 2 Ultra Balls, and if our hand doesn't get disrupted, we can set up the Arceus V-Star and be golden next turn. So I think I'm just gonna play a Nest Ball, and I'm pretty much gonna bench another Duskull. I changed plans, I changed ideas. Yeah, so this is our bench so far. We have Arceus V, 2 Duskulls, and a Charmander, just in case this one gets knocked out. And yeah, we're just gonna shuffle back, and the turn is yours, Mr. Charizard with Entei V player guy. Alright, the turn is mine, the Entei player, and yeah, it seems like my opponent has a completely full bench right there. I don't know how I can deal with it. In our hand, we have, well, we can do things actually, because we also have Arven that we can play, we have Nest Ball. I'm gonna start with Nest Ball, just to make sure that we have everything on point. I'm gonna actually bench the star, well, the co-star, because the star is Charizard, the co-star of the deck, which we do have access to. I actually played 2. You probably guys saw it in the previous match. I have 2 copies of Entei and 2 Forest Seal Stones, which is insane. We have our Scoop Up Cyclone. We have our Devo. This card is brutal against other Charizards. This always gives me a huge advantage when I play against them. And yeah, okay, so we didn't shuffle yet. We benched our Entei. It's not shuffled yet. We're gonna actually attach to PG and withdraw and send an Entei to the active spot. Activates the ability. Fleet-footed, that means I have to shuffle, oops. Yeah, we're shuffling and then we're gonna use fleet-footed. No cheating allowed. No cheating allowed. We need to see which deck here will come out victorious. Let me know in the comment section which one do you want to win. Which one do you like more? As of now, both these decks are standard, in the standard format, but we have just 1 month left. 1 month left. And yeah, both of them are gonna rotate out and be sent no, not Al Carrer. They're going to the expanded format. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, basically. Okay, fleet-footed, all shuffled up. Let's go. Draw 1 card, and it's a Charizard. I put the deck backwards. I hate that. Sorry. Yeah, we have the Charizard. We have 2 Charizard in our hand. That's not gonna help us so far, but we're gonna play Arven. So we search for an item and a tool. The item is, well, I think it has to be, well, the tool, I think we're gonna play. I'm gonna get the Forest Seal Stone. But as for an item, we're gonna get the Buddy Puffin. In the other version of Charizard, we have 0 Arvens. Can you believe it? A Charizard deck without any Arvens? Yeah, that's insane, right? That's insane. Anyways. So there you go, we're gonna attach the Forest Seal Stone to the Entei. We're gonna play Buddy Puffin. We're gonna get, I think I wanna get 2 Charmanders, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2 Charmanders. Charmander number 1 and Charmander number 2. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. So both players need to get the Charmander as soon as possible. And I don't think the other one can actually do anything to me. Next turn, we have a Rare Candy and a Charizard in hand, so we're looking good. We're looking good, so I think we're just gonna pass. And hopefully our hand doesn't get disrupted. So yeah, pass turn to you, Mr. Dusknoir player. Alright, it's our turn, and we have to draw a card, and we just drew Lumineon. But I don't think that we're gonna need it, question mark, so we're gonna start things up by getting our little Mr. Arceus V-Star. So we're gonna play Ultra Ball, and we're gonna discard Radiant Charizard, because we don't need it for now, and we can get it back with the Night Stretcher, something that this deck doesn't have because it's old. And we're gonna discard Lumineon, and yeah, we're gonna get ourselves an Arceus V-Star. I liked playing Arceus V-Star because basically the first deck that I've played with Charizard EX, It had it. It played RKSV, an RKSV star. But in this specific one, in this specific list, I'm playing basically just one RKSV star. So yeah, so we're gonna evolve Arceus into Arceus V-Star and have access to our V-Star power, and we're gonna play it right now. I think we're just gonna evolve. I think we're just gonna evolve our Charizard. We could also evolve Duskull and start getting knockouts on the Pidgeys and the Charmanders in the bench. But the problem is our opponent has 2 Charmanders in the bench. So how can we play this? Should we evolve Duskull or should we evolve Charmander? Good question. Okay, I think we should go with the safe play. I think we should go with the safe play and actually evolve our active Charmander. Yep. V-Star power activated. Let's go. We search for a rare candy and we search for the Charizard EX. And then we're gonna use the rare candy on the active Charmander. Evolve into Charizard EX. Activate Infernal Rain. Attach 3 energies in any way you like. So 1, 2, and 3. The third one will go into the Charmander in the bench. And we shuffle. We shuffle and we shuffle. And our Charizard in the active spot is ready to start attacking. But the Entei will hang on because, yes, 230 HP. And Charizard, since our opponents didn't take any prizes left, we can only hit for 180 damage. And there you have it. Charizard EX is set. And now, what else can we do? Well, I think nothing. We're just gonna go for the Infernal... No, sorry, that's the ability. Burning Darkness for 180 damage. There you go. 1, 2, and 3. 180 damage. The Entei got damaged, and the turn passes to you, Mr. Dusknoir. No, sorry, Mr. Entei. I'm going crazy. Oof, so we did take 180 damage with our Entei, and that hurts, but luckily we were able to hang on, so we were able to keep our Forest Seal Stone. We still haven't used our V-Star, power, and let's see how it goes. We already have the Charizard set, but what you want to do when you're playing this deck is set up this guy right here, especially because the opponent has the Dusknoir line, and this deck right here doesn't play the slightly better Pidgey, the one that has 60 HP. So one Dusclops can actually get the knockout onto the Pidgey right here with the 50 HP. So yeah, first we draw for turn, we got a Fire Energy, and then we play our ability Flip Foot, and we got another Pidgey. Do we want to bench him just in case? Probably we should. So yeah, and I kinda don't want to give my opponent surprises, and I don't have a switch card yet, but yeah, I'm not planning to attack with this Entei whatsoever. I think it would be a bad idea actually to give my opponent two prizes already. But anyways, we're gonna attach to this Charmander right here from hand, and then we're gonna play Rare Candy. We're gonna evolve this one right here into Charizard EX. Charizard EX ability Infernal Rain. Search your deck for 3 cards, 3 fire energies, and attach them in any way you'd like. That's what we're gonna do. We didn't shuffle yet. So basically 1 goes here and 2 go here, right? And it's time to activate our V-Star power with the Forest Seal Stone. Star Alchemy! We are searching for the Rare Candy and the Pidgeot EX. And then we're gonna use the rare candy into the Pidgey. Pidgeot EX is in play, and the ability of Pidgeot is Quick Search, which means you get to search your deck for any cards per turn. And what we're gonna get right here is the Scoop Up Cyclone, which is our ace spec of choice. I loved using Scoop Up Cyclone so much. It helps so much, especially in Charizard's mirrors. It's very helpful, very helpful. But yeah, in the other deck of Dusknoir, I'm actually playing the Prime Catcher. That's what I'm playing now. But anyways, so Scoop Up Cyclone, get rid of all this damage. Normally I use the dice, but on camera it's better to use the little ETB markers that they have because you can basically see the damage that is done. You know what I mean? Do we want to bench the Entei? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because I don't want to play the safe way. The safe way is for losers. But that's besides the point. Charizard used Burning Darkness for 180 damage. I could have just kept the damage and switched it from the Entei to the other guy. But I wasn't thinking. I mean, it's the first time I'm doing something like this. It's the first time I play against myself. The turn goes to you, Mr. Dusknoir player. Alright, so the damage that we've done earlier to the other Charizard, to the Entei, was completely nullified due to the Scoop Up Cyclone that was played by the opponents. But now, we did take the damage from the opponent's Charizard, and he also seems to have a Charmander there already that he could evolve at any moment, but we'll see how it goes, So, let's draw for a turn. We just got the Pheasantipity. We also have Rotom and Ultra. I don't know if I should. It's complicated here. It's actually very complicated here. We're in a terrible state so far, so I don't know what can we do. The bad thing about this deck is that we didn't get the Stadium that allows us to get the trainer cards. So yeah, it's looking bad, but we're not gonna give up, so might as well just start damaging the other Charizard. We might lose 2 prizes, which is bad, but in the Charizard deck, the Charizard gets stronger the more the opponents get prizes, so it might not be too bad after all. So I'm actually gonna bench the Fez, because when he gets the knockout, we'll be able to draw 3 cards. And yeah, we're gonna go for the Burning Darkness for 150 damage. Roar! 150 damage, and the turn is yours, Mr. NTV player. Alright, so we did take some damage from the other Charizard player, but it looks like we might actually get the knockouts now, because, well, we survived. The Scoop Up Cyclone was very helpful, so yeah, we're gonna draw for turn. We got ourselves an Ultra Ball, and we already have another Charizard EX in hand, which is perfect, so all we can do is go for the Quick Search from Pidgeot EX, get any card from our deck, any card. It's obviously gonna be the rare candy, and we're gonna use it. No, not on Pidgeot, we're gonna use it on Charmander. And our second Charmander is gonna evolve, so we have 2 Charizards in play. Infernal Rain, because I actually wanna try to fill in my my Entei too, so just in case. I only have 2 energies left in deck, so yes, it's actually perfect. I wanted to get at least 3, just in case we get stuck or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so we're looking pretty good. This deck, this NTV deck that I have been using for the last year until November, does really well against other Charizards, and especially if they start slow and they don't have the things that they need to be properly set up. NTV for the win. NTV for the win. Alright, so there you go. Everything is all set up. I could also retreat into this Charizard, but they play Dusknoir, Dusclops, so they're gonna get the KO anyways, you know? So might as well just get safe. Go for the Burning Darkness onto the other Charizard and get the first 2 prizes of the game. And they are 2 body puffings, but we don't need them now. We just don't. We are set. We are set. So, can you recover from this, Mr. Dusknoir player? Can you do it? Let's see. Okay, so we did manage to, they did manage to take the KO against our Lizardon EX. And they're gonna get 2 prizes, which is pretty bad, so... we don't have... So far we only have Rotom and Ultra Ball in our hand. We didn't start too hot, but we do have access to Fezandipity, so all we can do is just hope for the best. So anyways, Duskull, we'll move on to the active spot. We're gonna draw for turn, and we got our research. I'm playing this research. I don't need... Actually, should I play the research? Because I might not have access to Ultra Ball after all. No, we're playing research. It's gonna be our supporter for turn. So we're gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new cards. And let's see what we got. We finally got it. We got the Pokestop, which gives us access to items. We have a rare candy. We have another Ultra Ball. And 180 damage. That means, on the other Charizard, that means if I evolve, if I get Dusknoir, that means I would get the knockouts on this Charizard right here, right? Let me do the math. 180 plus 130, yes, 180. Definitely. Okay, so we have Candy, we have Ultra Ball, and we have the Pokestop in play. I kinda want a Pokestop first. So there you go, Pokestop. This is good, this is perfect, and this is perfect. Okay, thank you, Pokestop. This is why you play Pokestop on this deck. We got everything, basically everything. And we didn't use the Fez yet. I'm sorry, I forgot. Another rare candy. And another... Oh my god, this deck is busted. Anyways, so let's play Ultra Ball first. What do we want to discard? Let's discard 1 Fire Energy and a Lost Vacuum. Alright, Lost Vacuum, and we're gonna get Dusknoir. Rare Candy, Dusknoir, Curse Blast ability, 130 damage. You knock yourself out, and at the same time, you do 130 damage to your opponents, which is enough to get the KO against the already damaged Charizard EX, which means the opponent will get 2 prizes. There you go, we're not gonna look at them yet, because we are not them. He's gonna get... What am I saying? He's gonna get 1 prize, because I'm a Dusknoir. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm the one that is gonna get 2 prizes, because it's an EX. I'm sorry, technical difficulties. Speaking of technical difficulties, my camera is about to fall, and that's gonna be hilarious. Alrighty, let's fix this before anything bad happens. Just like that. Okay, we are set. These are the 2 prizes that we got. We got another Dusknoir. Okay, right, the opponents will have to put something else on the front now, and he's gonna decide to put the... This is actually a hard question. Who does he want to put into the active spot now? Because something might have to take the damage. He's gonna put the NTV. He doesn't want to risk the Charizard EX yet. So, what do we want to put in the front? Obviously our Charmander, which already has an energy into him. And guess what else we have? We have... No, sorry, we're not gonna... No. You're gonna see something hilarious. I'm gonna put the Arceus V-Star, but use. He doesn't have any energies. You already know what I have in hand, right? Okay, so we're gonna play Rare Candy, Evolve, the Duskull, Focus. That is on the bench, into Dusknoir, right? And then we're gonna play. My hand is busted, absolutely busted, alright? Ultra Ball, we're gonna discard the Pokestop and the Body Puffin for... Where is he? For the Charizard EX. Then we're gonna use another Rare Candy, and it's gonna evolve the Charmander into Charizard EX. We're gonna use Infernal Rain. I wonder if we still have any energies in this deck, because we only play 5 on this one. But no, we don't have it, but fear not. We're gonna shuffle, fear not, because we do have it in our hand. We also have the Night Stretcher. We are busted, absolutely busted. There you go. So over here, we have 3 prizes left. Which means the Charizard attacks for 270 damage. Prime Catcher will be played, our ace spec. I'm gonna tell you to bring your Charizard EX over here, right? And I'm gonna bring up my Charizard EX. It's not over yet. Dusknoir will use Curse Blast, will KO himself, and do 130 damage to the active Charizard. The opponent will take a prize. He has 2 prizes left. I have to be careful. And now, I wonder if I should play a Rescue Stretcher yet? Probably not. So, Charizard will attack with the Burning Darkness for 300 damage because the opponent has only 2 prizes left. And that Charizard will go al carrer. And we're gonna take 2 more prizes. And we have 2 prizes left. We both have 2 prizes left. Both of us, 2 prizes left. This is insane. So the turn goes to you, Mr. NTV. How can you answer to this crazy, absolutely crazy turn that we just had? Let me see. Oh my goodness, what have you done to my bench? What have you done to my Pokemon? You just destroyed me with that Dusknoir and everything. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I play now, and this is what I used to play. This is insane. Yeah, and you might ask me, why am I not playing the Pidgeot line on the other deck? Because it's a waste of a rare candy. You want your rare candies on your Charmanders and your Duskulls. If you waste a rare candy on this Pidgeot, yeah, it's no. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is what we have in our hand. We drew all those prizes, but we have a boss. Okay, we have game in hand. Oh my god. After all that crazy turn, we're gonna draw for turn. Because, yeah, this is the bad thing about this deck, so... We don't have game, what am I saying? No. We don't have anything yet. I need to bench stuff. Well, we can bench stuff, yes, it is game, so never mind. Because what do we have in hand? Oops, this is gonna drop. Don't drop yet, phone. You have to hang on. Because we are nearing the end. Okay, everything's fixed up, sorry. So against all odds, even after that crazy turn that we had with the Dusknoir, but we have to make sure that we have Pokemon still in our deck. So, Buddy Buddy Puffin. This Entei V deck never lets you down, so let's see here. There's one Charmander and another Charmander, so our bench is full, which means we do 240 damage with the Entei, so wow. I thought the game was over, but against all odds, the Dusknoir player left himself exposed. So we're gonna play Boss's Orders, and we're gonna bring up the Pheasantipity Flippity Dee, and actually Entei with the Burning Rondo will get us the win for the deck of the Entei V. The old use defeated the current use? Yeah, apparently that's what happened. I told you guys, this Dusknoir deck does so well against everything, except for other Charizards. And we actually benched the other Entei and another Charizard, but still, it didn't matter. This Entei deck always does well against other Charizards, so apparently it's still the case. So yeah, this is my deck's showcase. You might think it was crazy, because I was my own opponent. I've never done something like this in my whole life, oh my god. I'm starting to think of that one guy that used to battle each other. Used to battle himself. I just remembered his name, but I'm not gonna tell you about it, because, I don't expose people here. Actually, there's one famous guy that does it, but it's Pimp Knights, that guy, everybody knows about him, but the other guy I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do more of this, just let me know. It was actually really fun to test the decks out, and at the same time give you a little view of it. Of course, I'm gonna be also dueling other people. I'm not gonna always do it myself. This is hilarious. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Have a wonderful day and a long day.